the Salvation Army band and followed them across the land. We cried for crowded streets full of garbage men who seemed to save us with their galleon trucks that shine just like the first time we fell in love, but it'd never be the way it was when we were kids again. So this angry war that lights the moon and strikes you hard with a silver spoon, an extermination plan from June is the music of your favorite tune. This country is dead. Maria, come on, let's go dancing tonight. But if you wanna feel the Holy Ghost, join the band and burn your clothes, cause the last great hope of rock and roll ain't some Barbie doll on a stripper pole. And I know every word to your first CD, and I would marry you tonight on them streets of Galilee. Like you're from another time, a place, a memory I cannot seem to trace at all. But triumphant you pull back into town like the circus, and what a juggling clown, a fighter for a critically acclaimed artist who can't even draw. So light one up for me and say I saved you from another day of petty lies and gutless folks who steal from you to give you hope. I get the feeling nowadays there ain't nothing left to say. So let's load the cannons to fire so far with outer space from inside my car, cause we all used to dream so hard, but nowadays we're all too sick and tired. I've cried so much, my dear, the tears are like AC. But there's a ship we can ride across on them streets of Galilee. Maybe when we finally go, CMT will show a country music video. Apologize for all their TV shows in which they try a little harder to find something cool.
Like Nashville or Buddy Miller.
I mean, I'm just saying, man.
That's why he's doing it.
I could stand to hear a lot more Buddy Miller records on there.
Oh.
I guess I don't really watch TV, but I know I would if I could see a beat poet laughing at misery, just like it's 1963, and baby, you gotta know I loved you even way back then. So take my hand and have a beer on Milwaukee Sound one hell of a year, and I promise to hold you up, my love. You can see the singer take his drugs. I have not felt so good since 1993. 1993, I was standing around in the parking lot waiting for my mom to come pick me up from school. I got in the car and threw my stuff down and said, Mom, I gotta tell you, school sucks, man. She said, I hear you. Let me play you some music on the way home. Maybe lighten your load a little bit, change your mind about it. She put this tape on in our car called The Beatles, man. Played me this song called It's Getting Better All the Time, about the teachers at school that taught me that weren't cool. I said, man, alright, I gotta figure out how to do this. So I took that Beatles tape out of the car, put it in my boombox in my room, sat in front of that boombox with my acoustic guitar and tried to learn how to play guitar like the Beatles. But friends, that was hard to do because number one, the Beatles songs have a lot of chords in them. Number two, I could never get my hair to look right. And sure as I'm standing in front of y'all tonight, I can tell you this, you cannot play the Beatles music with some busted ass hair, man. I was listening to those Beatles records, they seem to have this whole other kind of guitar called the electric guitar. It seemed like the stuff that happened when you did that one was a lot better than the stuff that happened when you did this one, because the best case scenario after something like this is somebody says, man, really dug what you did with the folk music up there. Maybe we could pet this whale together and plant a tree, hold hands, something like that. You get that electric guitar going, the chicks are taking their shirts off, there's drink tickets, it's a whole other level. I was what they called in school a visual learner, which means basically I didn't really do anything, felt bad about that, gave me the name to make up for it, I suppose. Made me think, man, if I could see somebody do something, maybe I could learn how to do it too. And it was with that idea in mind, as I was thumbing through the newspaper in my hometown, New Albany, Ohio, that I found this guy playing electric guitar at the Ohio State Fair that the newspaper called the Motor City Madman. I'd never heard of the Motor City Madman before, but being as we were living in the age of the internet, I looked him up and found out it was a guy named Ted Nugent. And then I found a picture of him wearing a loincloth and a headband and carrying around some sort of assault bow and arrow type thing, and I just thought, clearly this is the guy I should be taking guitar lessons. State Fair, and I watched Brother Ted Nugent play, man, and it was pretty awesome. He did Cat Scratch Fever and all the hits, left the stage, came back on the stage by round of applause for what they call in the music business an encore. It was at that point in time he did a song I was unfamiliar with called Jackass, which is basically a song where that dude just sings about different people he thinks are jackasses, and one by one his road crew brings out a life-size cardboard cutout of each person he's singing about, and he shoots them through the heart with a flaming crossbow. 16 years old, I was like, kinda just wanted to hear Stranglehold, but alright. But I'm not telling you this story, my friends, to make fun of Ted Nugent. He does what he does, and you should do what you do too, so long as it does not hurt anybody else. My brothers and sisters, I believe that, but these times we're living in are strange, only seem to be getting stranger. And I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but I will leave you with one friendly piece of advice if I can. If you are going to listen to Ted Nugent, stick to the early shit.